What's up, everybody? I'm DuncanKneeDeep, and I'm really proud that my boy MV, asked me to do a guest spot on his channel. So I knew that other people were doing lives, waifu battles, things like that. I decided that for me, I was going to do a tour, and the only tour we can really do is on our own server. So Joey and I have a server. We're going to do an OU single elimination tournament. I'm going to get as far as I can. In the bracket right now, we have many people, okay? This is a big tour. Some of these players are very competitive, some of them not so much. I mean, let's see, who's a threat here? Riker 39 is here. We've got a few threats here. We got a few threats, but most of them not really that scary. So I think we'll be okay, and we're going to get straight to it and see what happens. So I'm going to type tour start. And we're going to start the tournament. Alright, Dragons Forever is my first opponent. We're going to do this. We're going to blast through our opponents like a monster. I'm going to use the God Weavile team. Best Weavile team ever. Mega Altaria Weavile. And my opponent has a really scary team. A really solid, really scary team. So, oh dear. Oh dear, this man's a lord. I feel like Gengar's a really safe lead for me. I feel like, unless he leads Weavile, but I don't think he wants to lead Weavile against my team. I don't think he wants to lead Weavile at all. I'm going to lead either Gengar or Lando. Actually, Lando's good, because if he does... there we go. We're going to trade rocks here. We're going to trade rocks, but I'm actually happy to get my rocks up, especially since he's got a Defogger in Mandibuzz, and I think he's going to have to defog, because Weavile doesn't like rocks. Thundurus Therian doesn't like rocks. His Lando doesn't like rocks. Obviously, my team doesn't like rocks much at all, but it's good to trade them here. So I'm happy to trade rocks. I think that's... Ooh, he did not make his best possible play. Is that Choice Scarfed as well? That could be Choice Scarfed. I'm going to U-turn here. Nah, he's not Choice Scarfed. Alright. But he's leaving, and that gives me switch priority because he does outspeed me. So it's good to know that my Lando is slower than his, and my Rocky Helmet is, of course, going to do damage. I do love getting that damage off. Alright. Mandibuzz coming in. That's fine. We're going to get rid of this with Weavile, and... what does he have to switch into Weavile? Because he doesn't know I don't have low kick. So, if he doesn't know I don't have low kick... Venusaur doesn't switch in, Weavile doesn't switch in, Thundurus, Landorus, no, Heatran, no. Ooh. Where's your switch in? I'm going to click Icicle Crash here, and I'm going to hope it hits. If it misses, I'm going to be really upset. You're going to hear some real salt. And there's Heatran. I guess he might be a viewer, because he is on my server, so he may know that I don't carry... I feel like I'm going to switch Keldeo. Keldeo's completely safe, and obviously with, his rocker there. So what is this Landorus set then? What do I hit? I want to hit Hidden Power Flying, predicting Venusaur to come in. I really want to predict Venusaur and hit Hidden Power Flying, so I'm going to. Because I'm a lord. Watch this play. Watch this play. Here we go. Watch this play! There we go! 57%. After Stealth Rock damage, that is going to allow me to 2-hit KO this Venusaur. He's going to be... Gone! Watch this play, friends. Wow. Blown back. That is beautiful. That's actually beautiful, because he can go into Thundurus here. But I think he's going to Hidden Power Fire. Hidden Power Fire, Hidden Power Ice, predicting Lando to come in. But obviously, Hidden Power Flying does nothing to him. So I want to go into my Magnezone. I think Magnezone is my best play. Go on a Magnezone and then predict Lando and click Flash Cannon and get damage on that Lando, which is really nice for me. Or I could go into Magnezone and I could double straight into Weavile, but that's really risky because Weavile is a really good mon for me. It beats so much. I'm going to go into Magnezone. I'm going to predict him to Hidden Power Ice. Nah, he Volt Switched. Okay. Alright, I can live with that. I outspeed his Lando. I don't really need Magnezone for anything on his team. So whatever he goes into here, I'm just going to attack, and I'm going to sack off my Magnezone. Not the best play for me. I could have gone into Lando on that Volt Switch. That would have been beautiful, but I guess that was a little obvious in his opinion. I've got Keldeo to switch in on this again, and now I don't even have to worry about Venusaur, so I can just click Choice Spec Schooled. Is he going to predict that and go back into Thundurus, though? But if he does, I'm just going to go into Landorus this time. Yep, let's do that. Oh, sorry, my phone's going off. Earth Power, yum. Alright, so a Choice Spec Schooled hits everything. Do I want a Hydro Pump? Not really. I want a Schooled. I miss too often. My accuracy is too low. Here we go. Schooled will kill this. Gone. Alright. And now what does he switch in? He can't go into Weavile because he's going to fear Scarf. He doesn't yet know that I'm Specs. Although he might. He might have worked it out from the damage to Venusaur, actually. No, he's going to go into Thundurus. I think it's Scarf Thundurus, though, so I think he outspeeds me. And I really want to go into I really want to go into Magnezone again because Landorus is useful. It beats Heatran. I'm sorry if I'm not as entertaining as MV, guys. I'm going to try and make a play here. I am going to go into Landorus, predicting the Volt Switch, because I don't want him to get any momentum on me. So I'm going to go into Landorus, predicting Scarf Volt Switch. And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. So here we go. There it is. And I'm going to predict him to be Scarfed. So he's going to Hard Switch out. Is he going to go into Landorus, though? I'm going to U-turn. He's going to Hard Switch. I'm going to U-turn. I'm going to get momentum. I don't think he's going to go into Heatran, but even if he does, doesn't matter. Lando, okay, it's fine. I know he's not Scarfed, so I know my Keldeo outspeeds. I can go into Keldeo, click Scald again. Every time he goes into a Mon, I go into Keldeo, I click Scald, and I get good damage. It will kill Thundurus on the switch in, kill Landorus, it will chunk Weavile, and it will do really, really good damage if not kill Heatran. So, this is my win con now, is that every time I just get into Keldeo free, I can always just sack him on, go into Keldeo, and Scald for the win. So I think this is pretty much in the bag. First match of the tournament went pretty well. I'm not ashamed. So, let's do that. Alright, here we go. Schooled. Bam. Gone. Destroyed. Goodbye, Dragons Forever. It's been real. It's been real. So, that was fun. I feel like I'm going to lose my second match after such a dominant performance in this first match. I feel like I will lose my second match. But, I think this is a body bag here. Why didn't he go into Weavile? Should have gone in... Wait, he might not have anything on Weavile for me, though. Because Icicle Crash doesn't kill. Knockoff doesn't kill. Oof. Weavile comes in now. I think he's going to Ice Shard, thinking I'm Scarfed, but I want to take this really carefully because Scarf Magnezone doesn't outspeed. If he has Low Kick and he kills me, I could lose this battle. I could still lose. Weavile is such a threat, he could still... No, I've got Altaria. I think after Mega Evolving, Altaria lives one Icicle Crash, no matter what, and I can always go into Jenga. Yeah, I'm just going to Scald. Poison Jab. Ouch. That was unexpected. That's a nice crit, though. That's a nice crit, securing this nice 5 or 6-0, depending on whether I can OHKO this Heatran. But it doesn't matter. It's still a victory. It's a nice, clean victory. The Dunk Theta takes the win, and that's going to be it. So, good game to Dragons Forever. I'm going to say nice GG. Nice little GG. That play, that was definitely the play. Anyway, let's go on to our next battle. I will pause the recording. I'll be back once we have our next battle. Alright guys, we are back. We finally have another battle. My second round opponent just disappeared from the tournament, decided I see Duncan there, and he even said goodbye and then just disappeared from the tournament. I don't know why, but we're going to get another battle here. I really want to change up my team, but at the same time, I've just been scouting my opponent's previous battle, and this team should do okay if he brings the same team again. So I feel like Blunderzam is a good team, though. I feel like I really want to bring Blunderzam, but he has that Raikou, and causes all kinds of issues. A Life Orb Raikou causes all kinds of issues for this team. So I am going to go with the same team again. I'm going to accept this battle. Let's go. Alright, so here it is. We've got Diancie as a big threat, but Weavile puts in a lot of work against his team. It beats Lati, it beats Celebi, it beats... It does good damage to Raikou. He is slower than me, so it does good damage. It does good damage to Diancie, especially if I can weaken Diancie first. And then, of course, Gyarados and Weavile are both problems for it, especially since I do not have that powerful looking... what's it called? Low kick. That's the move. The kick of the lows. Alright, so I feel like I want to lead Magnezone. I feel like I really, really want to lead Magnezone. I feel like it's a little obvious, though, but I'm going to do it anyway, because I'm real. I could have led Lando, but I want to lead Magnezone, predicting him to go with Diancie because he is afraid of a Lando lead and Rocks, because Rocks, he doesn't want Rocks going up. He can defog with Lati, I guess, but I feel like he really doesn't want Rocks going up, so he wants to Mega Evolve early. He wants to get that Magic Bounce so that he can be bouncing whenever I go into Lando. I'm never going to put up Rocks with Lando. I don't care about Rocks against this team that much. I mean, they'd be nice for Gyarados, especially if that's the sub setup Gyarados. I didn't get to see what his Gyarados was because when he was using it in the previous match, he never actually got to use it, which was really frustrating because it would have been nice to know in advance. But I do know a few things like that Life Orb. And he decides to lead Celebi, which is really, really bad for me, obviously. I do have a choice of Volt Switching here, which I think is my best choice. I think a Volt Switch is my best choice against this Celebi. I don't want to stay in, and I can Volt Switch into... I can Volt Switch into Lando, actually. That's pretty safe. Volt Switch into Lando is pretty safe. Most Celebis don't carry Hidden Power Ice. I haven't seen it on his Celebi, so unless he has it, which could be a problem. He's put Rocks up. But I'm actually going to put my own Rocks up just to encourage him to defog then, because I don't like Rocks, and if I can get my own Rocks up, that's nice, and it'll force him to defog. He's going to go in a Weavile most likely, and then Ice Shard, but I do have the Keldeo switch in for Weavile, which isn't exactly a counter, but it's It's a decent switch-in. It's not the best switch-in ever. But, yeah. Terramir saying in the chat here, just play Challenge Cup 1v1. That is the most skillful metagame in Pokemon. It's far more skillful than OU. But I'm not very good at it because I lack that skill. I lack that ability. So I'm not skillful enough for Challenge Cup 1v1 yet. So I'm working on it. Anyway, let's see what he goes for. He's not staying in. He's definitely not staying in. He doesn't want to catch a U-turn. No Celebi on the planet wants to catch a U-turn. So he's not a fool. I think he's going to switch, but the question is into what? He went into Gyarados. He's trying to get that sub up then. I'm going to keep Stone Edging here. Landorus isn't really hugely useful against this team. It's nice for Celebi, and it's decent, I guess, for Raikou. But no, he's Life Orb Raikou, and I'm slow Landorus. So I am just going to Stone Edge because I really don't want him getting a sub up. And he went for Waterfall. He's taking that Rocky Helmet damage, and this Stone Edge is going to do 53%. So I'm quite happy with that. He'll take another Rocky Helmet if he goes, and then he'll actually be in Ice Shard range of Weavile. So no matter how much he manages to set up, I can kill him with Weavile. These things do not carry recovery. My other choice, of course, is to go into Keldeo here, predicting another Waterfall. But I feel that Stone Edge is my best play. Ah! No! Come on! Come on! I was the realest alive. I was the realest alive. And he went for that Earthquake. And now I'm really upset. I'm really upset. He went for Earthquake predicting Keldeo. That is heartbreaking. You guys, that wasn't Keldeo. That wasn't a hit. Alright, here we go. Okay, so now, if he does go into... If I go into Keldeo here, he could go into Celebi. I want to click Hidden Path Flying even with Keldeo. What does that do to a Gyarados? Let's calc this. Keldeo, choice specs against Gyarados. I think he's probably OU Bulky Dragon Dance, probably. And I'm going to go Hidden Path Flying. I don't think this kills even at this range. HP Flying, 27.7%. So we can go Keldeo and click HP Flying for the Celebi switch in. And I feel like that's my play. I got it once before. I got it on that Venusaur earlier in the tournament. And again, we get him with the Hidden Path Flying. Get wrecked. Get destroyed. Get destroyed. Alright, I think he's going to switch out. He wants to keep his Celebi for this... Well, does he want to keep his Celebi? I don't think he does. I think we're going to Hidden Path Flying again. Because even if he does switch into anything, I've got good switch-ins for his whole team. His Gyarados dies on switch into Rocks, which is why I'm really surprised that he switched. But I guess he is hoping to defog with Latias then. Yeah. This Keldeo beat Dragons Forever's coming into the chat. I'm sorry that I don't have the setup correct. You'll see it later in the battle where he came in and said, watch out for that Keldeo, it's pure evil. Yes, it is. Horses suck, but this Keldeo's a lord. And he's going into his Raikou here to take a hit. Am I bothered by this Raikou? I feel like Magnezone comes in and... Volt switches? Does it? Does Magnezone come in and Volt switch? I mean, I definitely don't want to lose Keldeo. Keldeo does a lot of work here for me. Well, does it? Does Keldeo really do that much work? I feel like Hidden Path Flying might be my best play. This is always a difficult one. I'm gonna go Magnezone, and then I'm going to Volt Switch, predicting Aura Sphere, because I didn't see Aura Sphere from him before, but I didn't see all his moves. So I want to Volt Switch here. I want to Volt Switch and go into Gengar and be super real predicting the Aura Sphere. But then he outspeeds Gengar and beats it with Shadow Ball. So why would I do that? Let's have a look at the calc. Magnezone, Choice Scarf. What do I need this thing for? It's nice, though. It's really nice for his Diancie. That's the problem. Magnezone is really nice against his Diancie. I believe Choice Scarf Magnezone is outsped by Mega Diancie, but if he hasn't Mega'd yet, I can hit him with a Flash Cannon. I don't think it's that useful for anything else. Maybe for Weavile, but Weavile outspeeds. Let's have a look at Raikou. Life Orb. Volt Switch does 21%. Thunderbolt will do 27%. And I'm going to Volt Switch. Ah, he went for the switch. Alright, perfect. He went into his Celebi. I'm going to be able to take that out, which is going to be really nice. I can actually take it out here with a Sludge Wave from Gengar or a Shadow Ball. I think Sludge Wave is my better play. I feel like Sludge Wave from Gengar is a really good play because it hits everything, and it hits everything nicely. So he has to sack this, and then he's forced to go into Weavile. Oh, shit. Actually, no. Now he Pursuit Traps me. That was a bad play. That was a really bad play. I've just lost Gengar. He goes into Weavile and pursuit traps me now. Although it does force his Weavile to come in on rocks, which is always nice. I can't complain about his Weavile coming in on rocks. And there it is. Does he pursuit here? Yeah, he pursues 100% because he's got no reason not to. So I'm going to Focus Blast. Yeah. Alright, there it is. That was a really bad play by me. I really, really messed up there. But I can go into Keldeo here and pick up some damage on something. He'll probably sack Gyarados, though, to Keldeo. Neither of these teams have anything for a well-played Beartic. This is true. And I think I've screwed up. But I can still bring this back just by getting to +1 with an Altaria at any point. So 383 speed, 239 times 1.5. I'm 100% sure that this is slower, but I'm going to calculate anyway. 358, yeah, much slower. Much, much slower. And I am going into Keldeo. I'm going into Keldeo and I'm clicking Scald because Scald will do good damage to everything on his team, and I don't like Hydro Pump missing. And, shit, he goes into Lati here. I feel like I really want to double straight into Fluff, but I'm going to click Scald. He goes into Lati, I think. I'm almost sure he goes into Lati and wins now. I made a really bad misplay by allowing Gengar to die there. That was, yeah, and now he goes into Lati and wins. You can go into Lati and win. Because I have to sack something to Lati every time it comes in. Ooh, no, actually, I could go into Magnezone, force him to drop a Draco, or, yeah, there it is. He's going to heal him. He might Healing Wish, but I'm going to go into Magnezone. He's going to have to drop a Draco. He has to drop a Draco this turn, because otherwise Weavile comes in. I go into Magnezone. Yep. I take it. And now I hit Thunderbolt to do as much damage to whatever he switches in as possible. And then, yeah, he's going to switch here. He's going to switch because he doesn't want to mine it. Oh, wow. He wants a half damage. Ooh, the Draco miss. Wait, is he allowing... Have I just won? I think I just win if he kills me here. If that hit, I did just won. Because I go into Altaria, I Dragon Dance on this. And then I Oko everything. And Weavile Ice Shard on a Dragon Dance Altaria. Mega Altaria... After rocks, Weavile, so I take 25% from rocks. Ice Shard does 58.3. I just win here. No, I don't. He attacks me while I Dragon Dance, and then I lose. Or at least... No, he's going to Healing Wish his Weavile. I believe he's going to Healing Wish his Weavile. I trust in it. But even if he doesn't, if he Psyshocks me, it does nothing, and I can Roost on it. So if he Psyshocks me, I can Roost on it here. Weavile comes in. Excellent. I've got my Dragon Dance. That's a sweep. That's GG. Because Ice Shard doesn't kill me. Everything else is outsped. And, there we go. That's GG. He screwed up there. Dropping a Draco there instead of switching out against Magnezone was a really, really bad play. He choked. And I'm about to pick up this win. So, here we go. Yeah. That's good game. I don't see anything beating me. Diancie doesn't get priority. Dies there to... That crit did not matter. I'm a +1 full attack. Mega Altaria. That did not matter. No. It didn't. Lol. It doesn't even matter. Even if that crit had mattered and I hadn't been able to kill it there, I'd have gone into Weavile and swept. But anyway, that is GG. Anyway, that was a good game. I enjoyed that game a lot, so I hope my next battle is as good. Once this game ends, I will pause the recording and we'll jump back in with my third battle of the tournament, which I believe will be my quarterfinals. Ooh. No, wait, this was the quarterfinals. My next battle's the semifinals. Hey, we're going to the semifinals, guys. So no matter what, we're top 4. We're top 4 out of the 60-odd people that entered this tournament. How many people entered? 69 users? Ish. Probably not quite all of them, but like it was at least 50 or 60 people. So that's not bad. Come on, that's not a bad result. I am going to take out Jupiter with an Earthquake, and we're going to end this battle. So there we go. That is a victory. And my opponent, I don't know his team, and I really want to run Scumstool now. I'm rubbish with Stool, guys, so this could be me losing the tournament, because I am a terrible, terrible, terrible Stool player. But this guy was scouting my battle, so the last thing he's going to expect is Scumstool. So I'm going to do it. And I might regret it. I really might regret it, but I'm using Cosign's stall team. He passed it to me. It is the scummiest team I've ever seen in my life, and we're locked in on that challenge, so I don't have a choice anymore. We are scum stalling him, and I'm gonna lose, because I don't know how to use this. I suck with stall, but I told myself I'd use it if I reached semis. So I'm sorry, guys. I'm a balanced offense player. I can use hyper offense, too. I really enjoy hyper offense, actually. But I suck with stall. I feel like Talonflame is a good choice for him to lead. I really want to get my hazards up. His only defogger is... Wait. Bowdon doesn't get defog. Of course it doesn't. It gets Whirlwind, but it doesn't get defog. His only defogger really is Sizzle. So if I get loads of hazards up, I guess I can use that. Ooh, Sableye is a nice lead too, though. Unless he leads with his Talonflame, of course. I think I lead Scarm here. I think I lead Scarm here. And there's Talonflame. Alright. I hate Talonflame so much. I can go into Tyranitar, but it doesn't really take hits that well, and it is Scarf. That's my only really attacking one. So what I'm actually going to do is some spikes. Or can I roost here? I've got 416 defense. He's going to Flare Blitz. He's definitely going to Flare Blitz. I could switch in Quagsire on the Flare Blitz. I'm switching in Quagsire on the Flare Blitz. Taunt. Hey, not bad. Here we go. We'll scold. Call it a prediction. Call it a prediction, alright? Ah, nice. That did nothing. This is Spadef Talonflame. Really? Really? I'm dealing with Spadef Talonflame right now? I hate my life. I really hate my life. Its only attacking move, that means, is Brave Bird, though. Which is nice to know, because it means I can... he's not going to Will-O-Wisp again. So if I go into Tyranitar, I can then Pursuit it or Stone Edge it. I don't think he's going to Will-O-Wisp again. It would really suck if he did, but even if he does, I have Heal Bell on my Chansey. Kenny's in the stream. Kenny's in the chat. Are you kidding me, Duncan? I wanted to use Cancer. Ooh, the switch in a Keldeo. It's fine though, because I actually have my Amoonguss here, and I'm going to put something to sleep. I'm going to switch into Amoonguss. Please don't have Hidden Pathline. None. Yum. That actually did quite a lot. Jesus. Why did that do so much? I'm going to Spore here. I don't care what he switches in at all. Anything I can put to sleep is good. Hydreigon, I'll put that to sleep, happily. And, what do I switch into Hydreigon? What do I switch into Hydreigon? What do I have for Hydreigon? I've got, Chansey. A nice special defense. Seismic Toss. I can get my rocks up. Yeah, I'm going to go into Chansey. I'm going to get my rocks up. And I think that's my best play, because Talonflame, obviously, Spadef Talonflame's a pain, but at 73% health, it's going to take a lot of damage from switching into rocks. And he's gone into Sizzle. He's going to hit me with the superpower, so I'm actually going to switch again into Sableye, and I'm going to get a Will-O-Wisp off on something. Knockoff. He didn't superpower me? Damn, I could have got my rocks up. I am going to knock off something. I think he's going to switch Talonflame in, predicting the Will-O-Wisp. So here we go. Talonflame. Get those leftovers out of here. Nice. His only attacking move is the Brave Bird. He's probably not going to Will-O-Wisp because he knows I can Mega Evolve. I'm not very good with Stall. Sorry, guys. I'm not making plays. You don't make plays with Stall. This is probably the worst possible decision for this tournament to do this, because I was trying to make an entertaining video. This was a mistake. I regret it already. I could have brought my Hyper Offense team, or I could have brought that team that I've been using throughout the tournament already. That would have put in work against him. Landorus would have put in work. Oh my god, this could have been avoided. This whole situation, this whole damn situation. I'm going to predict him to put my switch. Ooh, Roost? No, I want to keep doing damage to you, please. He's definitely going to Roost again. I can go into T-Tar. Yeah, I feel like he's going to Roost again. I'm going into T-Tar. I'm real. And then I'm going to Pursuit him, predicting him to switch. God damn it. Come on, man. Just be predictable, please. You're not meant to predict. This is the mistake I'm making. You're really not meant to predict with this kind of team. I can bring Chansey in on this, and it doesn't really scare me that much. And I can just put my rocks up here, so that's nice. Nice. Here we go. Get those rocks up. Whirlwind? Okay. Quagsire. I'll click Scald. I'll click Scald happily. Actually, no, I'll click Toxic. What am I doing? What am I doing clicking Scald? He's not going to switch in, Metagross or Scizor on this Quagsire. I'm clicking Toxic. Something's getting Toxic. Unless he goes into Hydreigon. That would be a decent play, actually, by him. Hydreigon walls this pretty well. But even if he does, it's asleep. I can go and set up my spikes and stuff. Nah, have a Toxic on your powder. That's fine. And I'm just going to spam recovers now. Yay, stall! Stall is Stall is great, guys. It's really interesting to watch and fun to play and stuff. Sizzle's going to try and knock me off, I think. I'm almost tempted to go into Sableye here, but I don't want to take too many hits. I'm going to click recover again. Oh, he defogged. He does have defog on his Sizzle. Okay, that was my bad. Sorry for the little blip there. I'm going to click Scald. Yeah. Give me the burn. Give me the burn. That'd be beautiful. Yes! There we go! Come on! That's the play. Predicting the burn. You got to predict the hacks. Joey taught me. Joey taught me. You've always got to predict the hacks. Always predict the hacks. Always predict the hacks. I feel like I'm in a really good position here. He can go into Talonflame now, I guess, but... What? It doesn't outstall me. Keldeo? I could go into Amoonguss, but actually, I feel like my play is just to Toxic this. Quagsire is really useful against his team, but it's not vital, and I can actually just... I can take 45% here. I can Toxic it, and then I'm going to die if I take another one, so I'm actually going to switch out into Sableye to predict him to be Scarfed, and go into Sableye, which is nice. There we go. And I'm going to just believe he's Scarfed. Believe it in my heart. Or Specs. I don't care which. What does he switch into Sableye, though? I'm going to foul play. I'm going to foul play. Whatever he switches in, he's going to foul play. Ah, nice. Alright, I'm going to predict the Roost. Go into T-Tar. He has to Roost here. Go into T-Tar. Click Pursuit. Because he's going to switch on T-Tar. This is his only win condition. Ah, there it is. And then that puts him in range of rocks. And then all I need to do is deal with this damn Sizzle. And put my rocks back up. And claim victory. This thing is a pain. This thing really is a pain. He stayed in? Wait! He stayed in? Why? That's not good. Hey, I've got a Scarmin on a Hippowdon. That's nice. Here we go. I can go into Quagsire here. No, I can't. I need to get a free switch into Quagsire somehow. I can go into... Why don't I just Whirlwind? Why don't I just Spikes? Why don't I just Spikes? I'm just going to put a Spike down. There we go. There's T-Tar. That's not what I wanted. T-Tar's not good, but I can go back into Scarm. He's got nothing to hit Scarm, so it's actually super safe. He can't Toxic it. He can put rocks up, but that's fine. I'll just defog right away. And his only play is to Whirlwind Scarm and hope he gets T-Tar. Hope he gets Quagsire, one of my burn ones. And even if he does get Quagsire... No, Quagsire's slower than Hippowdon, I think. Let's have a look. We had Quagsire versus Hippowdon earlier. Didn't we? Quagsire versus Hippowdon. We didn't have that, I don't think, actually. We didn't have Quagsire versus Hippowdon at any point. Yeah, his Hippowdon is faster than my Quagsire, and it hits 27%. So if he actually Whirlwinds me into Quagsire, I'm going to lose Quagsire, which is really bad. I could Whirlwind him here. Predicting him to switch. There we go. Take some more damage. Take some more damage on whatever comes in. Ah, okay, Hydreigon comes in. This is a good opportunity to go back into Chansey and Heal Bell, because has he even had a sleep turn on this? I think that was his first sleep turn, so I actually believe I can just, do I want to Stealth Rock? No, he's probably going to bring Scizor in, so I'm going to Heal Bell. Now I'm going to Stealth Rock. Or do I soft boiled here? We're real. We're living, okay? Stealth Rock. U-turn, nice, okay, into Sizzle. But then you're taking burn damage and you're taking spikes damage. And then I'm actually going to just Seismic Toss him on his defog. Because if he kills me with superpower, I can go into something, kill him, and stop him from... Ooh. Okay. Metagross. That's nice. That's a nice mon. I don't know what I'm doing here. I think Skarm's a good choice. I don't think he has Hammer Arm. Does he have Hammer Arm? I don't even know. But if he does, I go into Skarm, then I can go into... I'm not very good with Scald, guys. You probably heard this already. This is very boring. I'm just talking to myself going, what do I do? What do I do? I don't know how to play Stool. I can go into Sableye against this later and just hit him with a Foul Play. Or a Will-O-Wisp. So I'm going to go into Skarm here. I think that's my best play. And he actually went into Keldeo. I guess he predicted Skarm. I'm not sure. But either way, that was a nice play. I can go into a Moongus, though, which is at full health. And take a hit. And then Regenerator and Toxic Damage and all of that. This Keldeo's dead. Which is good. It's good, actually. Keldeo being dead is really good. Because it means he's got virtually nothing for Skarm. And I really want him to switch in Sizzle here. The burn is unfortunate. But I really want him to switch in Sizzle here. So I'm going to Spore, predicting Sizzle to switch in. And then, oh, he's burned. Shit, I forgot he was burned on his Sizzle. That was a really bad play. That was terrible. I forgot I burned his Sizzle. But yeah, I got the hacks on him. And I burned that Sizzle. So he's going to defog. I am going to... on his defog, I'm going to Giga Drain, because it's going to get damage, and I want this thing to die. Once it's dead, I just need to get Rocks up to win. So, yeah. That did not do anything. That did nothing. That actually did nothing. I'm switching Skarm in. I'm getting my Spike back up. That's fine. I don't care about my leftovers that much. I'm gonna get Spikes back up. I'm just gonna put Spikes down. He could go into T-Flame, which is annoying. T-Flame can switch in again. Wait, if he goes into T-Flame, do I double here into T-Tar? That's really risky, but if I do it, I beat T-Flame. I'm doing it. It's risky, but if I do it, I beat T-Flame if he goes into it. Roosted. Fuck. I stop predicting, Duncan, okay? This is Stall. You're playing Stall, you don't predict. Okay. Skarm comes in. It's fine. Hippowdon? Awesome. He's gonna switch. I kind of want to just Spikes. He didn't switch. He Whirlwinded. Okay. I go back into Skarm. He predicts me to go back into Skarm. He goes into Talonflame. That could be bad. I go into Chansey. Chansey takes any hit from this thing, kills it now with, no, Hydreigon, excellent, I get my Rocks back up, that Sizzle's on 65%, unfortunately, if he does, go into Sizzle here, predicting Rocks that bad, but I can still get chip damage with these Rocks. Talonflame comes in, and he's gonna roost here, he's definitely gonna roost here, so I'm going to go into Tyranitar. And I'm gonna click Stone Edge this time, just because I don't care if he switches out, because he'll die with Rocks damage and all of that. Will do good damage. So I think my best play here is a Stone Edge onto Talonflame. I think he's not gonna predict it, and he'll lose Talonflame. Once he does, he should forfeit. This battle's been going on for many turns. Many turns. 42 turns. I'm so sorry, guys. If you want, I'm actually gonna put a little disclaimer at the start of this battle, and I'm gonna put like a you can skip this battle here button to go and skip this battle. And in return, I did say that if I got to the finals, I was telling myself I had rules. If I get to this, I could do this. If I get to the finals, I'm running my Low Ladder Heroes team. You should have seen that on a different... oh, there we go. That's a win. GG. He knew he couldn't win. He forfeited. Cancer is victorious. Alright, guys. So I am in my own final, which is really nice. And I said if I got to the finals, I would run that Low Ladder Heroes team. So I will be running Low Ladder Heroes. You will have seen that team that I built with the host of this channel, with the owner of this channel that is hosting me right now, with MV. We built this Sucker Punch Rotom team. It's powerful as fuck. I really want to use it. Shami, unfortunately, has been... I've beaten him several times, actually. So Shami, the guy I'm fighting in the final, I'm happy to do that because we've battled 3 times on this server, and I think I've beaten him every time. So I'm more than happy, actually, to just use the Sucker Punch Rotom team on Shami and see if I can make it work. I need to quickly import it. Okay, where's Showdown? My Showdown app, because it's stored on I store my Low Ladder Heroes teams on my app. So here we go. Edit, import, export, all copy, and close the app. New team. Important text. Boom. Save. Alright, there we go. We've got the Lowlander Heroes team. Set. Alright, guys. So we're straight in with the grand finals of this tournament. Lowlander Heroes. Here we go. Let's have some fun. I feel like Ferrothorn is his lead. I feel like I want to lead Princess Robbie for the Hidden Power Fire with this team. Powerful Hidden Power Fire. Always nice. Sorry for the interruption there. I just got a text, so I had to read it. I do feel that he's going to lead Ferrothorn, but I could be wrong. But I do want to lead Princess Robbie. Oh, he led with the Talonflame. That's not ideal for me at all. I have almost nothing for Talonflame on this team. Flinch Spam is my best switch-in, so I'm going to go into Total Kiss here. U-turn. Okay, that's fine. If he goes into Ferrothorn, I can trap it with Gothitelle, and I can Hidden Power Fire it to death. So that's fine. That's fine. So we go to the finals of my own tournament, which is excellent. I can actually trap Rotom here, and I can kill it with Energy Ball, Specs Energy Ball. So actually, assuming he doesn't Volt Switch, of course. Will-O-Wisp? That's fine. I'm going to hit him with Specs Energy Ball, which is always nice. And then whatever he goes into, he can't switch out of. So, oh, fuck's sake, he's faster than me, really? This Rotom's running speed. Great. I've lost. I've lost. This team is terrible. What am I doing? No, I'm getting good damage on Lopunny. That's not bad. I'll take it. He's going to fake me out here. He doesn't know that this Choice Scarfed Breloom. But what is Mega Lopunny faster than Choice Scarfed Breloom? I don't think it is. I think Choice Scarfed Breloom actually outspeeds. So if I got him Breloom here, he fakes out, and then he won't know. And I can hit him with a Force Palm and just blow him away. So I'm going to do that. He's going to fake out. He's going to fake out. Yeah, there we go. And now I'm going to blow him away with a Force Palm. Unexpected Force Palm. Let's go. Wait. Wait. Why? Why? The paralysis. Not bad. Okay. I'm going to trap him now with... I could stop him getting hazards up. And I don't really care about the Rocky Helmet damage and stuff. So it's fine. I don't think anybody in the chat, because this episode of Lowlander Heroes hasn't gone up yet, I don't think anybody knows that this is a Lowlander Heroes team. There we go. Here we go. He goes into Thunderbird here. He's going to Brave Bird. I'm going to have to go into Flinch Spam. But do I want to go... I can set up Zard and win, though. That's the thing. I still have a really, really easy win condition of setting up Zard. If I get to +2 with Zard, or +1 even, I do well. I do have to go to Flinch Spam here. So that's unfortunate. And he is going to U-turn again. He can just keep U-turning on this, going into Rotom, which is bad. But at the same time... do I care? Do I care? He Will-O-Wisped me last time. Then he Volt Switched. I could go into this, get rocks. I could actually go into this on the predicted Volt Switch and get rocks up. Because I don't think he's going to Will-O-Wisp. I don't think he's going to Will-O-Wisp. I'm going into this on my predicted Volt Switch. Hydro Pump. Yum. And I should outspeed. 212 speed. It is close. I might not outspeed, and that would suck. But I'm going to go for Stealth Rocks. He's going to be afraid of Scarf, though. He's definitely going to be afraid that I outspeed. He's definitely going to be afraid I outspeed and probably switch. And that'll be really nice to be able to get rock damage off on the Talonflame. Will be really nice. He says he's never seen an X-Control eat a Hydro like that. Dang. Well, there it is. Yeah, he's afraid I outspeed. I'm going to get rocks up. That's fine. He's probably going to defog here, though. So, on Lati, if he defogs, what do I want to go into? Oh. Here we go. I want him to drop a Draco here, but I don't think he will. So I'm actually going to Volt Switch, predicting him to go into... I'm going to ask him. Are you attacking? You should switch. He should switch. You should definitely switch. Ah, nice. 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 All right. So we do get to get that off on the Lati. And now we can actually just go into this and spam stealth rocks because he can't kill us. And if he does attack, he's going to die to thingy, and we can get this up. Ah, damn. He has recovered. All right, I'm gonna click earthquake here. No, every time you do that, I'm gonna hit earthquake, and I'm gonna take you out. So I don't like you. There we go. Ah, the choice banded sucker punch. Here we go. I'm gonna get my rocks up because I can actually go in and flinch spam against this and scare it out. So I'm actually gonna get my rocks up now. Oh, no, never mind. He has flare blitz. Of course he does. I was really expecting Spadef. I don't know why I didn't expect that flare blitz. But is he banded? He might be banned. I think he's banned. So now we can go into Charizard. I can Dragon Dance and I can win. Don't I just Dragon Dance with Charizard and win here? I might be wrong. Rotom could take a hit. Rotom can tank a hit. But what's he doing? Unless he's got Thunder Wave? What's he doing back? There we go. I'm going to count this. Mega Charizard X OU Dragon Dance versus Diggersby. Let's assume it's Choice Scarf. Do I? Yeah, I outspeed. Never mind. What am I talking about? Wait, do I? I'm 264. If he's Choice Scarf, he outspeeds me and kills me here. But, that would suck. If he's Choice Scarf, he outspeeds me and kills me, and I lose. I lose this battle. Do I switch into Togekiss, predicting him to be Choice Scarf? I feel like I actually have to. I haven't seen. Flare Blitz kills, but if he's Choice Scarf, Quick Attack, nope. Life Orb. Not Choice Scarf, okay. Talonflame can kill me with a Brave Bird here, but what I can actually do is just go into Togekiss, because this thing can still win for me. So I'm gonna go into Togekiss. Here. Yeah, Brave Birds. Oh, shit! Okay, that's not good. That did a lot. That did a lot. I lose. I've lost. Oh well, that went nice. Nicely. Oh well. This went well for a low ladder heroes attempt. I'm sad that I lost, but it's fine. I could still win with 5 hits of Bullet Seed on. No, because he's got. Yeah. Oh well. He's saying if you want to rematch with a competitive team, it's fine. I'm trying to convince him to high jump kick here. Watch this. If he high jump kicks, I don't think I outspeed actually. Even with my scarf, I don't outspeed. If he high jump kicks and misses, I can win this. Yeah, he's not real. Alright guys, so that was my video. I did well with the low ladder hero squad at the end, but it wasn't enough to pull off the victory. I think I misplayed quite a few times. I misplayed by sucker punching his laddie. I think going into Rotom and sucker punching his laddie when it was at full would have been much better if I'd done that when he wasn't at full. I think thinking that Gothitelle could outspeed his Rotom and get an energy ball off was a mistake, and definitely forgetting that he wasn't necessarily Spadef Talonflame. For some reason, I'm so used to Spadef Talonflame now, I just see every Talonflame as Spadef Talonflame. So, yeah, I just assumed he'd be Spadef Talonflame, and I made a mistake there by allowing Executor to die. Although I had nothing to switch into Flare Blitz, Charizard could have been a win condition. I don't know what I'd have done, though. I don't really know how I could have won with it. I should have roosted on Diggersby, maybe, but I was afraid of Earthquake. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, guys. I always question myself when I lose, even when it's with a joke team like this. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this mini tournament. I hope you enjoy my content on MV's channel. Thank you so much to MV for featuring me here. He's a great guy. You're on the right channel, and definitely going to try and promote him some more. And I will see you guys later if you watch my channel, and probably never ever again if you watch MV's. So, bye-bye.